We care about clean air, we care about health impacts, we care about social interaction, we care about all these things that we don't directly trade, that we can't put a monetary value on directly. And there are now techniques and methods that we can use in order to monetize, or value at least in the first instance, some of those effects. I mean, actually, fundamentally, it's actually quite straightforward. We care about two things. We care about how long we live, and we care about how well we live. Life goes better when it's longer and better. So, obviously, we would want some kind of metric that both captures increases in life expectancy and improvements in life experience. We now have metrics to do that. I spent a lot of my early academic life generating quality adjusted life years that are now being used by NICE. They're only a partial picture, they only give you the health impacts. Well-being adjusted life years give us the opportunity to account for the well-being changes more completely. The fact that many people have spent the last 18 months isolated, which actually, by the way, you don't even need to care about well-being to care about that. If you were ranking health interventions according to their impacts on life expectancy, loneliness is right near the top. It's up there with smoking, and diet and exercise are way down the list. So even if you only cared about life expectancy, which would be on your checklist presumably, then you would care about isolating people for so long. So expressing these impacts is possible in a single metric, and I can talk some more about that later if people want to pick up on that, using well-being adjusted life years. The thing I will add about that is over the lifetime. I am an egalitarian who cares about the distribution of well-being over the lifetime. I want you to have as long a life as possible and as good a life as possible. And the less of that you have, or the less of that you can expect, the greater priority you should be for public policy makers. But think about what we've done over the last 18 months is that we've inflicted significant damage and harm on those people whose life expectancies and life experiences were short in the first place, and will now be even shorter as a result.